Hypothesis number 3, pitch black. Or as it's known in Japan, abyss eye. We know Darkrai is hiding in here, but what else is contained? Welcome back to Research Lab Rips. We're gonna go ahead and get into some of this Abyss Eye booster box and see what else could potentially be going on in here. I do like to go for a little bit of retail presentation, or scientific if you will. Abyss Eye, in one Japanese pack, we get 5 cards. Let's kick things off and see what we got. But we do need to study the other specimens. All right, we got Bomberator. Very interesting. It does tend to carry a stork's nest, if you will, but it throws boulders at us. So enough said there. Hey, there's Shellder. Very interesting Pokemon. Its rival is Cranidos, and it is a big basher of the skull. Kind of playing with the puddle there. I like that. This is new art. We're going to slow roll it a little bit here at the beginning. Hey, there we go. We got Palafin. Looking very nice there. Clean art. Woo! I really hope that's not my hit out of the box. That is the secret rare there, the Crushing Hammer. If that's the case, we can just take the Crushing Hammer out and just smash one of the beakers in the lab. One thing you'll notice about Japanese cards is they are absolutely beautiful. The print quality is out of control. And I do realize I forgot to put one to the front. I'm excited, guys. I'm a little excited here. So that's not your hit, but nonetheless, it is an interesting species. It's a anchor with eyes, definitely haunted origins. Sleeve up this SR rather. Thank you for that, Porygon. I'll tuck you back there. Well, I don't know if we're gonna beat that first pack, but I sure would like to try. And yes, I know there's special pull tabs on here, but every time I do it, it ends up halfway ripping. The cards take an absolute beating. And I just can't have that. I can't have cards bend that way. I'm not made that way, guys. You might be, but I am not. One to the front, so we don't spoil anything. Heatmore coming in hot. Moving slow, but will light you on fire. Melt you, if you will. We got Tropius. Actually looking very peaceful. A lot of his cards are not that nice, but this is probably one of the nicest Tropius cards I ever saw. Shout out to Fukuji there. Very nice. I'm not familiar with his artwork at all. Maybe he's new. We got the dolphin back. Not much to say about this species, although it does have a hero form and can throw some absolute fists. Well, welcome back to the old stork. We know about you. And very nice. We like that. A little bit of legendary. Feels like a mythical to me, but I believe it's Theivul. I like to see the new arts, but after a while you start seeing repeating specimens, if you will. The biggest hunt for tonight, obviously, is the Darkrai SAR. But what I want to find out more than anything is what motivates Darkrai? What other darkness is behind him? I don't know what this is. I don't read Japanese. We're going to go with Dark Bomb or Mischief Bomb, something of that sort. It's really cool. Darkrai is definitely throwing those. I'll have to get one of those and test it here at the lab. Oh, we got Fomantis. I bet, is that the same other artist? No, it's close. It looks very nice, like the Tropius card. Another great illustration. Primate, throwing fists. You know him, you love him. Not much to be said here. This specimen has long been discovered by Mr. Oaken Kanto. Sizzlepede, it's a fire mantis. All right, guys, it's a fire mantis. I don't need a telescope for that. Wow, we got Darkness Energy, or an extreme version of that, because I know the other energies are called something. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not the biggest fan of the holo hit or holo rare spot being an energy. It is what it is. It's cool, but all right, enough. I'm ready to move on from that phase. Oof, I can feel the darkness surging off of these. I really hope we didn't get that first hard hit right at the beginning, that Crushing Hammer just crushing my dreams. Absolutely. All right, we're gonna go one to the front. Ooh, this is a great study right here. Relicanth, the ancient fossil fish Pokemon. And Relicanth is so interesting to me. For one, it was the first full art or illustration rare my daughter ever pulled. We were walking outside of a grocery store. She opened it and was stunned. Wasn't even aware they made cards like that. So that is a grail to her, and it's a grail to me. So Relicanth always has a special place in my heart. Oh, it's the diaper Pokemon, Volibee, the angry, let's not be afraid to say it, guys, ugly vulture baby that runs around with a diaper made out of its own shell. And then there's a heart imprint in it. It's only a face I don't even know if a mother could love, but hey, someone had to illustrate it. God bless them. Is it Brionly? Poplio's evolution. It's tough when they're in Japanese because you know them, but sometimes a little name up there helps. Pretty cute card for a Pokemon that's a little rough to look at, to be honest. So digging that there. We're gonna start moving through these. Very nice. Ooh, Excadrill, Mega Style. We need to study that. Look at those absolute drills. He's got one on his skull. It's bad enough to take one of those off of his arm, but my man's got one on his head. He has internal suffering and pain going on right on his dome. Imagine when he unleashes that. He's coming for you, and he's not thrilled about it. You know what? We're gonna skip. I think I grabbed it for a reason, and the other one underneath it. I should have shuffled. I normally shuffle these because there's rumors that the big hits are right in the top, and we don't need that kind of spoiling going on around here. All right, 1 to the front. Woo, baby. One of my favorite Pokemon, and of course the illustration does not disappoint. We got Slowbro, a Pokemon prior Slowpoke that evolves by sticking its tail in the water long enough for, believe it or not, a Shellder, as said in the anime, to latch on and permanently stays there. I don't know about you guys, but that does not look like Shellder to me. Maybe he's just pissed off that he's eating a tail. What? Either way, love the art. Now we're getting into it. We got some bird soaring through here. I like it. I'm getting into it a little bit. There's baby Drilbur. Look at that. This cute little guy has this in him. What happened? That's a jaded kung fu martial artist that has a specialty in drilling. My boss Stiff. He's always looking a little sad and angry and cute at the same time, so I gotta say I appreciate the artwork. Who's shining the light on him, and what did you get caught doing? What are you sniffing around? Mega Chandelure EX, so sick. I haven't gotten this far in Legends ZA to actually see him in form, so this is actually really nice. I've seen the Game Freak official artwork, but that is beautiful. Look at that card. The Megas in the US actually are catching up texture-wise, but oh my gosh. Wow, that is beautiful. We got a few more in this. I would like to get an illustration rare before we conduct our hypothesis for the evening and get back to researching at a later date. If you guys want to share some of your wackiest Pokemon or Pokemon that are really out there and intrigue you, go ahead, drop it in the comments. We can shoot the shit a little bit. All right, same thing goes for this trainer. Definitely a ghost type trainer. Probably carries a Chandelure with him because look at that. Look at the similarity. You're spoiling it for yourself, my man. You got to figure it out. Or gal. I really don't know. Is that? I think that might be a chick. All right, we got next. Woo, there we go. He got caught. He's pissed off about it. And he's got a Scar Mufasa hybrid going on. I'm digging it. That's adorable. We got to call it here in the lab. We do study cuteness, and a gargantuan whale that is made up of crochet. Chef's kiss. Maron. Look at that thing. I love it. Litwick. Look at him. It got dark outside. He lit some candles for himself. I love it. We're still seeing new art, guys. This is great. And there's only 81 cards in this set. Miraidon's coming to town. Really cool. In action. Not too intimidating. Playful. I do like that quite a bit. So, number 27 out of 81. 27. It's my birthday. From what month? You'll have to guess. But I'm a big numbers guy. I love palindromes. For those of you that don't know, that's a number that is the same frontwards and backwards. I also like 888s. We all have our things, right? Oh boy, there he is. We got the Palafin ready to go. Hero form, throwing bow. Pretty sick card. He's got quite a few though in the Scarlet and Violet era. We got a fossil for Sheldon, very cool. Grubbin coming out of the woodwork, really nice. Wonder if we got a Shinji in here anywhere. Bronzer and Heatran. All right, guys, we're going until we get another EX or until we get an illustration rare in this bad boy here. So thanks for hanging out with me. I normally do shorts, 3 minutes or less, which as you can see, the way in which I talk and explore the art of these cards as a collector first is not easy for me. I got to do a little bit of editing to get those down, but I guess it's challenging in its own right. All right, Bronze on, bringing the heat. We got, it's not Tripec, guys, but that's all I got in me right now. I'm sorry. Correct me below. Litwick's back. The Diaper Babies Evolution. Not taking any names, very dark. I do like that Mandibuzz quite a bit. And we got anything back here? Striking out. Manectric, cool art. Let's see what else we got going. I think this crushing hammer might have crushed our box here a little.
What?
I don't know. The Research Lab Rips is doing a lot of research. All right, we're gonna go one to the front. Haven't gotten this far in the game, unless that is the research that gives you the rewards. So I'm not familiar with those trainers. Poplio, super cute. Again, this Pokemon took a while to grow on me, but I like it. We got Type Null, looking majestic, on top of Pride Rock. The sun's coming up, doing a lot of favors for him. There we go. There's the rival I was talking about for Sheldon. There's Cranidos coming in, ready to skull bash you into the past, into the Stone Age. And we got Vikavolt. Pretty cool. Vikavolt, I feel like, has a lot of similar cards. Just in motion, mouth is open, sending out the electric. You guys heard me. I got to stick to my word. We're going until we hit an art rare. I'm going to end up getting my master set, well, a base set rather, before we see an art rare, I think. 81 cards, you got to figure a fewer trainer. We're about, what, 8 to 10 packs in at this point? Oh no, to the front. Ooh, Spider-Man Zarude. I did see this. I ripped a few of these packs earlier. Guys, look how sick that art is. Come on. Hit it out of the park on this. And I think with the Dark Origins and the Darkrai from the past, I think there's something going on here. We really need to examine Zarude. If you see the red in his eye and the uncontrolled rage, I think some of that is potentially spawned off of Darkrai's nightmares. I do think Zarude has night terrors, and that's where he gets his powers from. All right, we got Salazipede, or Centiscorch, apologies. Look at him, he's trying to be seductive with the eyebrows and the stash. All right, buddy, settle down. All right, we got the bird, I can't remember the name too. It starts with a T, I think, or a P. So you guys can make fun of me for that later. Sinistea, I did replace the one I had in my Pokedex binder with this art. I think it's so mischievous and evil, and I love the color palette on it. So we do love that quite a bit. And Koraidon, right after Miraidon. Oh no, well, to be fair, that was Vikavolt, but wonder if we got anything going on. It looks like they're teeing off against each other. Left, right, oh yeah. Welcome to the future. No thank you, I'm staying in the past. They're going at it. Talk about some legendaries that just can grow on you. Scarlet and Violet, especially after the Switch 2 upgrade, has just been an absolute joy to play. And I remember my daughter, she's 6 now. She first started playing that game. I had to help her a lot. She didn't really understand inventory and leveling up. And now she turns that game on and she's just running it like I would. That's her blue version. I think I seen a little gloss, boys and girls. Misty, welcome back. We did see you in our previous opening. Wouldn't it be nice if we got a Misty before? Oh, get out of here, Diaper Baby. Charjabug, you're looking a little sad, but I see some sun rays in your future. You're gonna be all right. Jinx, the longest running joke in Pokemon, and like I said before, they don't care. They doubled down. They gave her, you know what? We got 151, biggest set for the Kanto collectors. She's getting an EX. How's that? Take it. We got Shine, but it's not quite what we were looking for, but we need it. We need the card, so Sheldon evolved. We're gonna go ahead and sleeve him up. We sleeve our holos at this channel. This isn't rip your packs and throw them. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan. In my master sets, base sets, anytime I get a new set, that's where they're gonna live. They're gonna live in my binder. They're getting sleeved if they're standard. If it's a reverse holo, it's getting double sleeved. You guys can call me crazy. Go on TCG Player and go on Near Mint Reverse Holo on any old set, and you tell me the price difference. You got to take care of this stuff, guys. All right, we got another trainer there. That's Sylvani's guy. Can't really remember his name. I'm not that familiar with Sun and Moon. Slowpoke, cute as could be. Goldeen, we saw this one before. Love the koi fish vibe. We got another fossil. These fossil cards are really cool. Cranidos fossil there. And Toucannon, we saw that one as well, but I'm definitely putting that one in my binder. I like that artwork a little bit more than the Sun and Moon base that I have in there now. Illustration rare, are you there? Can we study the, I'm gonna hypothesize that this pack right here has an illustration rare, or at the very least an EX. Nope, it's an illustration rare. Or, I'm sorry guys, we're doing Japanese. It's an art rare. I feel it in my bones. Delmise, Skarmory. Look at the dynamics. I love this. Fossil card, Pride Rock, and all right, it's not exactly what we were looking for, but you can't deny a Spiritomb, and that is a sick Spiritomb. One of my favorite Pokemon. I snuck Cynthia Spiritomb into my Garchomp deck, and boy, did that piss people off when they were trying to knock down my Garchomp EX, and I'm like, load it up with damage, please load it up. Then you just throw that bad boy down, attach an energy. Garchomp, no retreat cost. It's completely broken. Not really, so cool. Come back with the Spiritomb and just knock out like a Charizard EX, or ruin someone's day, knock out a Gardevoir, that miserable bastard. Ooh, I haven't seen this yet. Sea King. This is really nice. Complements the other one very well too. I like the line work. We got Charcadet. My man has so many cards. Here's another one you can add to your list. Shuppet. I already gushed over this card in a previous episode, but we do love us definitely conjuring up something evil there. So I got to talk with Shuppet. I got to talk with Zarude. And I think I got to revisit Slowbro. I think there's something to be said for the evil and darkness that's being conjured. Primate. And all right, guys, I don't know where they're at. Here's what we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna go in here and we're gonna break it out of retail mode. I'm going to the bottom. We're going digging. The right ones, I'm not touching them. We're gonna come back for you at a later date. We're gonna set the box there, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a little shuffle, if you will. Taking this one. I like the way it looks. I like the cut of your jib. What do you think, Kadabra? Can we harness the power of your spoon and do something here? All right. I told myself I was going to go 8 to 12 minutes, do a few packs. We're 23 minutes in now. I should have live streamed this. All right. There we go. We got Theivul. That's a little way too peaceful for him to be skipping in the fields. You belong in an alleyway with a ski mask on. Settle down. Slowpoke. Back at it. Sheldon. Sinisty. I'm calling you Chandelure Trainer. That's your name from now on, till I know what it really is. Guys, we're not stopping until we hit an art rare. Watch me get to the one side and it's just 8 art rares in a row, hiding. Aren't you guaranteed so many? Other Japanese packs that I've ripped, I walk away with, I don't know, 5 art rares at least. Ooh, wow. That is a sexy looking card right there. That is a nice Marshadow. The one I have in my Master Pokedex collection is the one with Pikachu, but that's Solitude, and wow, very nice line work there. Poplio, Fossil, Electrike, looking nice, looking really good. I love, we're getting a lot of motion in this set. And you know what, we'll take it, we need it. See, that's the thing, is we need it. And that is, that's beautiful. It's almost, I had to do a double take. Wait, where's her head? What's going on here? We call that doing the mermaid. When my daughter was younger, she wanted to get her hair wet in the tub. I'm like, all right, do the mermaid. Flip. She'd flip her hair back. We'd get her hair wet, trick her. That's what she's doing. She's doing a mermaid. All right, my shuffling did not go according to plan. Actually, it's comical at this point, guys. I'm actually having a good time. Here at the Research Lab Rips, there's no pressure. We're not screaming. We're not doing bells and whistles or sound effects, or, well, maybe we'll do a little. I'm an audio engineer by heart, so. I think I saw something in there. Marshadow. Oh, sorry about that. Marshadow. Tropius. We got Fossil. We got Pipek. Go ahead and laugh at it later. Hey, there it is. There's where you belong. Hopping rooftops committing crime. Theivul is the art rare, and that is a jerky card. You love to see it. Porygon, let's sleeve this up. We're going to take him in for his double sleeving later, but this is the species of the evening that we're going to need to somehow figure out the relation between a crushing hammer and Theivul's darkness. Probably powered by Chandelure, but thank you for hanging out at the Research Lab Rips, and we will see you later.